I passed a 200k prop firm challenge in 7 days. Most people take weeks, even months to pass these challenges. Some never pass at all. But I've developed a mathematical strategy that gets me funded fast every single time. I'm going to show you the exact process, the strategy, the trades, and all the secrets that the finance industry is trying to hide from you. By the end of this video, you'll understand why most traders struggle and miserably fail, and how I've cracked the code to getting funded quickly. Here's why most people fail prop firm challenges. They treat it like normal trading. They're trying to make consistent small wins, 1%, 2% gains every day. But here's the problem. On a challenge, you need to hit a profit target, usually 8 to 10%, and you have a limited time to do it, as realistically you don't want to be in a challenge for months. If you're taking small wins, you need to be right multiple times in a row consecutively, and the moment you hit a losing streak, you're either stuck or blow the account. So most people either take too long and run out of time, or get impatient and overtrade, or hit the daily loss limit and fail. I used to struggle with this too, until I realized there's a better way.
Okay, so now that we're on my computer, guys, I want to show you exactly what I mean by the progressive take profit strategy that I'm using that gets you funded really fast on challenges. As you can see, this strategy has made me $60,000 just from Funday Next. I'm refreshing the page here so you can see these are all my payouts with Funday Next, and as you can see, the recent one was just this month, March. This is absolutely necessary if you're trying to get funded quickly, because the goal, guys, is to get funded as fast as you can, and once you're funded, then do whatever you want. Use the mechanical strategy that you spent years building and refining, and make sure you can only take like 1 to 2% profits, right? Look at my payouts. The highest you can see here is probably like 3.4%. I'm not aiming for higher than 2% for a payout. There's so many of you guys trying to be on the leaderboards, trying to do crazy things, and you are going for like 10% payouts, 15% payouts, and you never hit them, because from a mathematical point of view, that is not possible, guys. So don't do that. What I'm telling you now is what you should be doing to get funded fast, and then switch back to your mechanical strategy, risk 0.5% to 1% per trade, and make these small payouts. And consistency is king, guys. Long-term consistency is what you want. Look at this, guys. Minimum days is 2 days, right? And look at my result. That means I passed this account in 2 trading days. I made $20,000 on this account that got me funded. How was that possible? I will show you that on TradingView on the charts just in a second. This trade right here, as you can see, this one single trade, $24,000, got me funded. I'm not gonna open this exact trade because I don't remember where it was in the charts, but I will show you what I mean by that. I trade between gold and GBP USD. These are the 2 main pairs I'm switching around between, right? You can trade anything with this strategy. It doesn't matter as long as you have a back-tested system, right? The key is you have a mechanical edge that you can use to have entries. But then for challenges, we won't take every single trade. We will refine all of our trades. Let's say for a month you have 60 trades from your back-tested mechanical strategy. Out of those 60 trades, every day when we look at our setup, there's a specific thing, right, that we're looking for, and that is the progressive TP strategy that gets me funded in one trade. We look at that. If it meets the criteria, then that's an A+ setup we can take. Otherwise, we don't take it. So let me show you what I mean. For example, this trade right here, right? This is a recent trade I took that got me funded on my funding pips challenge. So I'm funded 100k with funding pips right now as well, and hopefully I will make a payout with them as well. How did the one trade get me funded? So we're on the 1 hour time frame right now. My strategy is on the 15-minute time frame. I'm not going to be able to go through my exact strategy right now, but it's a mechanical strategy. I trade breakouts. In this case, this is where my entry was, right? On the day after doing my analysis based on my mechanical rules, the signal my strategy gave me was go short here. My strategy is mechanical and has a fixed risk to reward of 1 to 1.2. So something like this. But obviously this would not get me funded, right? I would have to do this for like weeks of consecutively winning to get funded. But the thing I was checking for was price action. So I knew on the left we have this level here. So I knew there's a very high chance that this was already an A+ setup just for my normal strategy. But what I also wanted to see was more price action to the downside. And on this side, as you can see, it was obvious at this point of liquidity, and we have this point of liquidity. This is a clean target for price to tap into, especially because it's been so long that we've been bullish and we haven't gone back down to these levels. So from looking at this price action, I was very confident that if we had a rejection, it would most likely be from these levels down here, because historically we rejected both of them and we bounced off. If we had a rejection, it would be a temporary rejection from these levels before we break down and we have a continuation of the downside, which is very likely once bearish price action starts taking place on the charts and we go back to price areas like these right here. And this is all patterns I've recognized from years of backtesting. My current trading strategy has 15 years of backtested data. So these are all little patterns and little things you notice once you spend hundreds and hundreds of hours on the charts backtesting different things. So this is what we had right there, right? If we go maybe to the daily time frame, as you can see, price did end up breaking through the level. Exactly as I said, we retested it and we dropped down. But let me go now back to the 1 hour, back to that trade. Look at that, guys. This is where my TP was supposed to be, but I was able to target that level down there. As you can see, we're perfectly rejecting off of it. Don't take it as if I'm giving you a secret cheat code, I'm telling you 100% win rate strategy or something, guys. That is not how trading works, guys. You need to understand, I take these trades one after the other. I go through evaluations. I might fail 3 evaluations before one of these trades gets me funded, and then I switch back to my strategy. It fixed 1 to 1.2 risk to reward, and I now just farm payouts, guys. As you saw, $60,000 is what I made just from funding next, guys. And I'm using Alpha Capital Group, funding Pips, funding next. I recently started FTMO as well. Like, once you have a rotation of all these prop firms and you trade in between them, that's the cheat code, not this. Because what you have to understand is these trades do lose. You don't always hit this. Like, it's all well and said right now. I'm telling you, oh, look, clear price action, this level is that. But you know how markets move. There could be liquidity up here, the price will go up to first, grab that, right? And then we have a small bullish run for a couple of days before we have this main run to these levels. Sure, we eventually hit those levels, but the key is to stick with the rules that you have. Write them down, stick with the rules, and make sure that you're following them every single day. And keep in mind the progressive TP strategy, which is this right here. You have to aim for price action targets. That's how you get funded in one day, guys. If you want to reduce risk even more, you can move to break even once you hit your strategy's risk to reward. And as you know, if you're building strategies the same way I do, mechanically, the very optimal TP point usually is around 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. You never go for 2R, 3R strategies, because then the win rate drops too much and you have way longer losing streaks, which are very unfriendly with prop firms. So you will be actually sabotaging yourself already there. But yeah, guys, that's basically the system. I know it sounds like very simple. To be frank, it is. Most of you overcomplicate trading prop firms, right? Prop firms are a game. There's rules around it. So you just have to find ways to navigate between those rules and just pass them. Once you pass them though, take it very seriously, because you've been just handed a gold mine on your plate. Just risk little and make those payouts, guys. Stack those payouts, make good investments with that money, and you'll be good.
Here's why this strategy works specifically for prop firm challenges. Challenges have a profit target and time limit. Normal trading strategies are designed for consistency over months, but on a challenge, you don't have months, you have weeks. This strategy is optimized for hitting a specific target in a short time frame. Now, would I use this on a live funded account long term? No, definitely not. Once I'm funded, I switch to my normal mechanical system with a fixed risk to reward. But for getting funded fast, this is definitely the edge. And the best part, it forces good habits. It makes you selective, it makes you patient, it makes you only take the best setups, which is exactly what you should be doing anyways. Okay guys, so that's how I passed the 200k challenge in just 7 days. Progressive TP system, mechanical strategy, and A+ setups only. Remember this, stop treating challenges like normal trading, they're not. They're a specific game with specific rules, and if you optimize for the game, you win. Now, this strategy requires a fully mechanical framework to identify these A+ setups if you want to learn how to build your own mechanical system, the same one that's gotten me funded multiple times and made me over $500K. I teach it inside Prop Accelerator. It's one-on-one coaching where I show you how to build systems that actually work. Link is in the description. If you found this valuable, leave a comment below. Let me know if you want more challenge breakdowns like this. I'll see you in the next one.